Colors waving to aspire a flame. Distance
To the day Smash Ultimate finally comes to an end, I'll stand by this. No one throws a Smash tournament quite like France. This is one of the rare times where my highlight video is not going to concern itself too much with who wins and loses. For we, as a community, need to celebrate this event. USG Festival 2025 was on another level. During top 6 of this event, a conductor rose, an orchestra prepared, and everyone watching the event was wowed. Finals of a Smash Ultimate Major had a live orchestra, starting our top 6 with Smash Ultimate's very own theme song and playing many classics in all of gaming. Tunes that defined our childhood, had our teens obsessed with the art form, and even all the way to the Game 5 live orchestra of Megalovania. This is no joke. Just check out Game 1 start of Spargo versus Shiny Mark.
Plays across the pan, Full Metal Alchemist, and One Piece. These guys are supremely talented. I mean, let's get into it. Listen to the bass, listen to the symphony. Let's get moving with Shiny versus Spargo. What are we
This is cinema.
Forced out. Let's see if we can make it back. A spike of his own, and that will be game 2.
The French dimension strikes again in the absolute best way possible. Do y'all remember the insane production value at El Odyssey? This was Grand Finals, Cosmos versus T 2022, and these were the final moments.
There's no way yet, and that's gonna be it, baby.
Survival for Pac-Man and a victory for T. Does it in 6-0 fashion, and he is your late Odyssey champion.
If Smash were to ever be an epic esport, France should take center stage. At this video game music event that proudly hosts Smash Ultimate this year, the production value has skyrocketed. Player cams feel precisely placed. We at home get a taste with a picture-in-picture of the live performance. The concert of Smash rages on as our competitors do battle. The conductor timing is immaculate, playing with the songs we know and love to build tension, timing musical spikes and stock resets. Ending the songs roughly when games end is just genius.
There it is.
Yo. Low key, can the losing player counterpick the orchestra song choice? I'ma just assume France has an esport budget because in all honesty, how in the world can they afford this? Kicking off this film is Spargo, mercilessly deleting Shiny Mark from the bracket. Next is T versus Leo, whom are both in losers, winner of which will go on to face Spargo. Many are hoping for the Mexican classic, the rivalry of master and student, Leo versus Spargo. But T's deadly combination of Kazuya and Pac-Man won't go out without a fight.
He has that knowledge. Knows the ins and outs of these characters and was looking to make it quick, but not the way you expected, Nicholas.
Definitely awesome. You see, so obviously it's time for him to express himself, trying to go with the stalling that T tried to implement here, going very low, trying to get back on stage without any issues. And now, though, we have a Hell's Gate already. It's going to be pretty different. Oh, you shit!
2 sets in, and genuinely a fire finals thus far. If I'm not mistaken, USG Festival qualifies as an A-tier tournament, making it a major. But in all honesty, we absolutely need France to be a staple for our Smash community. A tournament as prestigious as Genesis, Hagaribi, and Supernova. Giving Europe this iconic status would be incredible, and as we've seen with other tournaments in the past, France's production value will deliver. Next year, we need a French major to be a P-tier Supermajor.
Can Leo end it here?
Maybe that was a bit too much. Oh my god, the
gun.
full fill. And the reset, and it's an up smash!
If I were to offer a small critique, it would be to have the gameplay on full screen and to go back to the layout during gameplay from time to time. But that's it. 10 out of 10, no complaints. Having a concert for Smash is just so godlike. Makes the matches so much more interesting, intense, and gives Smash that big esports spectacle we all desperately need.
Use it to buckle under pressure. MKLeo. 132. Arsene is coming, so you can see MKLeo playing a little bit more reserved, a little bit more evasive. T knows.
Same thing. Oh,
Ooh, not this time, buddy. Knock, knock. Arsene is here.
And I think you changed the whole thing here, because you seen how packed so T was getting confident, and then he goes like, yo! Why am I talking about confidence? We have the massive confidence right there. Leo takes the lead a bit more here.
Something has awakened. My goodness, this is ludicrous. Look at the patience from Leo. Again, it's bait and punish. That's all it is. Leo's been dealing with far too much grace. And now it's time to play.
Hinted at before. Now, Game 5 MKLeo versus T. It's Megalovania time.
Megalovania, ladies and gentlemen. Pressure going, Dave. You feel it?
Feel it. There it is. Splendor pure. Just vitriol running through the veins of Leo right now. This is a perfect theme just to force this engage up it.
Oh no, we gotta confirm here again by Kazuya Mishima on the platform. Is it going to be reset? Yeah, they are!
There it is.
Under T. No, wait. That's
This
a
could be
reset.
it.
Is he going to open the spikes? No, he expected an air dot or a jump. Didn't happen this time around. Arsene is to say maybe save the day. T doesn't care.
Leo, you've got one mistake left. You have
Game of
one
chicken between the two.
thing to do, and it's just fight your heart out. T is looking to bring it all the way back, refusing to bow out to the goat as the last dregs of Arsene come through. Use every inch, take every mile.
But it worked. Look at that. Arsene is out.
There it is. No Arsene, no rage, nothing. Just two of the goats facing each other off.
No way! Okay, we are avoiding the platform, so no reset, and we are avoiding the extra green crossfit, so no kill from T this time around. But Leo is at soul death right now.
Leo needs to force T out. This could be it. They have to go high. They're forcing a jungle scenario. They can take the damage. Can we get a wobble? Instead, it's just trying desperately to avoid, to claw, to strike, to fight as forced up to the side. Leo goes deep. Leo fakes a trump. Trying to catch it. T trying to catch the midair. Instead, it's not working. They go high. Air dodge to the ground. Roll back in. There's the grab.
And with that, he got Arsene coming up soon enough. He needs to survive with more.
Almost here.
Sending him.
Almost here, Nico.
Hellgate.
Trying to chip his way back in with the guns. Leo just earned
Do it.
1 second more. It's not enough.
Kazuya's too strong. And as the entire crowd is chanting, thank you, Leo.
And 5 games. Thank you, Leo, indeed, my friend. Thank you.
With one last fan favorite left in winners, I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. Glutonny did not have a good time versus Mia. Gluto has had ample success versus Mia in recent tournaments, but unfortunately, today's not the day. Which brings us to the last stretch of losers matches. Spargo tees off against T in a matchup Spargo finds utterly depressing. While the community at large relents against Steve and Game & Watch, it's really Kazuya who has been the kryptonite versus Spargo as of late. At Kagami 13, Spargo's hot winners run was snuffed out by Riddles' Kazuya, and already at this very tournament, Spargo was defeated by T. It can all be summed up in one move: the gates of hell. This one grab absolutely crushes both of Spargo's mains, Cloud and Pyramithra. Perhaps we need to see the young plant come out to play. Either way, today is a day where T checks off yet another win versus the former #1 player in the world.
Coming to the jab means you are going to get grabbed for it. DI is full out and takes away, but it doesn't really matter. Gets kicked in the ankles, kicked in the air, and then again kicked to the curb yet again, Nut Roast.
Down they go, trying to find a way back in. God, far too immutable to be able to fall for something like that. T has to play calm and collected.
Hold on.
Or else the favour might start to shift.
Oh,
What a read. And there we go. That's it.
We have ourselves a rematch. Glutonny narrowly defeated T 3-2 in their winner set, and now the stage is set. Glutonny, the hero of Europe, is all that stands in the way from another All Japan Grand Final. carrying the mantle as the new best Kazuya in the world. T, on the other hand, has been playing hot, but you can never count out Europe's best player.
Yeah, you can tell the team might as well be an FPC player. He let his wake-ups fly.
Oh, that works! That works!
Okay.
And with that, he's not out of the woods yet. There we go, good back air here. But he's going to get lazy a bit. Yeah? Is it enough? No, but he's going to make it so we don't have. Yes! Direction we got there. You cannot blame me for being surprised.
Glutonny's far from running out of gas.
What? It's a zero to death! And it's.
Anyways, I'm just glad the final dreams play.
And sign out, gotta say, I love the live edition of Fountain of Dreams.
Only one big slap to end it all. Oh, good back here. Could be enough. Yeah, it is. Really, I'm getting rid of the fight. Waiting again. No way he's going in. There's no point in going in. That did what? Never mind, I guess.
I commit. Couldn't I though? Still, risky situation.
Just wanted to mistake again, I guess. Parry. Yeah, okay, good job. Good job with this one. I think it's great enough, yeah.
Now, we head into our final game of Losers Finals. Winner faces off against Mia.
Smash really this. 2-1 on the stage.
Again, there's nothing else option. Why have to look behind the stage? Get the back guy. Reset the ledge, brother.
A lot of shit, a lot of parries, and this doesn't look good for Gluto.
Baby, hold on. There. Electric. Yup. Easy.
Holy epic timing on the music. I'm sorry, y'all. We can never go back to normal at this point.
Down tilt, yeah, into the grab. He is glowing red though. So you understand if you grab that ledge, you know what to do. Leave him to it. Don't even bother.
No way. On the ledge, way too far from the ground. Yeah.
Man. That's one though. That's one. You got some time, having. You can still cook.
Oh my god. Do I hear boss music?
Single mistake. And that starts like this. Unfortunately, the waft is way too far away to do it to try to even the odds. So you have to get the old way. Good job, Lock.
Okay,
Then
off, baby.
No way.
For the dash attack, oh, the spike though. All the trade for Gluto's favor. Already at 80%. Now you're at 100, so 1 mistake sort of takes coming.
He's going to maybe use the back inside to try to go down the balance and didn't manage to go through. Catching the roll with the back air. That's way too heavy for him to kill him with yet. And I have a sense of he's going to be up. Yes, it is!
T gets his revenge and eliminates Glutonny. We have yet another All Japan Grand Finals, silencing any doubters of whom the strongest region of Smash truly is. Mia's really gotten into his groove this year and has become that unstoppable force we all know he can be. Spargo and MKLeo were perhaps the only players in the venue who could have stopped Mia today. And well, despite a valiant effort, T will fall short. T does take a couple of games, but that is due to taking advantage of unfortunate SDs from Mia. Once the pressure was on, ultimately, Mia cooked and became this year's champion. You see, there's been an overall sadness building in the community, with a Four Horsemen-like era starting to return, while popular pro players like Riddles, Tweak, and others retiring from our sport. USG Festival 2025 was a breath of fresh air. Banging Orchestra led to exciting games which created an amazing experience. Thank you, France. You created absolute cinema.
Good job, Log. Down there, brother! What the hell was that confirmed?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, put the Kazuya away. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Kazuya,
Put it away. Forward edge. Poke him away. Spacing. Something with a hydrant, maybe. That's the belt. Use it all the time. You can tell the button's already out. Fortunate. No up smash though.
Testing the up smash?
Great.
Avoiding the up connect. No, the belt not going to work again. That's maybe why he's been changing it for the keys so many times. And Mia knows.
He's getting desperate, Humming. What do we do now?
Alas, it's going to be enough. And with this, Mia takes it 3-2 against T and will win USG Festival here in France.